on my way now. I'm on my way now. I'm on my way now.
Well, we've been in the Dominican Republic for a very long time now, about 6 months. And I think the biggest question we get asked from everyone is, do we regret being here this long? Do we like it here still? It's been a while.
Are we tired of being here? Are we ready to go home? Lots of questions like that.
Yeah, so today, throughout the course of the video, we're going to be talking about all of that, and we think some of what we're going to tell you will surprise you.
So we are back in Cabarete, this area that we've been spending so much time in for the almost last 6 months. We're only here for one video, but we wanted to show the endless adventure, this area that we've been spending so much time in. They've also been filming their own videos, so we're going to link them below. Be sure to go check that out, watch it. We might make an appearance in some of their videos. Be sure to subscribe to them as well.
Check out the color of the water here. I know we keep saying that when we're in the Dominican Republic, but this does not get old. It's absolutely beautiful. And can we just talk about this beach that we're on right now? You can walk on this beach for literally miles and not see anyone but Anna back there. And you'll see me if you're here too. But honestly, you can just keep walking. It's so cool. Untouched beaches everywhere you go.
So we are currently in Cabarete East. It's about a 15-minute walk from the main part of town. And by the way, if you happen to be new around here, my name is Anna. Trevor is currently behind the camera. We are the Delightful Travelers. We're on the road, as we film this anyway, to 100,000 subscribers. Maybe we hit it already. Maybe we haven't. If we haven't, we would love, well, either way, go down, hit that subscribe button, leave us a like. That really helps with that YouTube algorithm getting the video out there, and maybe leave us a comment while you're at it.
One of the things about living here so long in this country is the beach that we're on right now, and many other beaches, have become part of our lives.
And really part of our daily lives,
Yeah.
part of our routine. Every day we go for a walk on the beach. Doesn't matter if we're like in Las Terrenas or if we are here. It's funny because we're from Nova Scotia, which is on the very east coast of Canada, and there are beaches everywhere, but we've never lived directly on the beach
so
like
close.
we do here.
Yeah.
So really here we've integrated, like the beach itself is such a part of our routines and daily lives.
It really has become a huge part of our routine, so much so that we would go to the gym before, but now we've kind of substituted that in with just a really long walk on the beach. Usually an hour a day we're out here, and it's just so peaceful, it's so relaxing, it's obviously beautiful, and we love that this is now part of our day-to-day life here. Check out the size of these pieces of wood, or trees I should say. All these come in from the ocean. There's so many of these, it's absolutely crazy. It's all part of the daily routine walk. We come across this stuff all the time. But one of the other things I wanted to quickly touch on about just the beach and health and mental health in general is just this has been so good for my mental health, both of our mental health. But for me, I did go through a spout now about 1.5 years ago where I struggled with mental health a little bit, and just being outside and on the beach, trying to create routines, recharging, it all helps so much. That's one thing about living here for so long. It's been about 6 months and this is not getting old. In fact, like, I don't think I've ever felt better. I feel so good. I'm so happy to be here still in the Dominican Republic. I'm just so happy the country has had us here for so long.
It's so funny, there are literally full-on trees on this beach that are like half covered in sand. I wonder how long they've been there. It's really crazy.
It's crazy, but speaking of crazy, look at this place. I don't even know if there's many people living in that. It's pretty empty.
I know, it always seems empty, although I do see one guy up there right now, so there must be someone living there.
I know, but look, I gotta show you. Look, there's the place, there's the beach. Can you imagine that?
I know, it's beautiful. It's something about being here in Cabarete in particular, where you can live pretty much directly on the beach. One thing, since we've been here so long, almost 6 months, is that people keep asking us, since we've traveled around a little bit, do we prefer Las Terrenas or Cabarete? And we are going to be spending more time in Las Terrenas, pretty much, probably by the time you're watching this, we're going to be there for almost a full month to really experience it and hopefully answer that question better. But one thing I will say is that when we leave Cabarete and come back, it definitely feels like returning to home. Something really comfortable about it. It just feels really natural, and like maybe just because we've been here a while, but we definitely love it. We're almost back at our place that we're staying at the moment, so we'll give you a very quick tour in a minute. I think Eric and Allison might be in there, so you'll probably get to see them very soon. But by the way, you would have already got a quick little glimpse of where we're staying if you followed us on Instagram. If you're not, you should do that now. We often do quick little Instagram stories. They're very much in the moment, whereas these YouTube videos come out sometimes a couple weeks later after we film them because they do take a lot of time. Instagram we can kind of do in the moment. Also, a total other side note, we were thinking about doing a video titled something like everything you wanted to know about the Dominican Republic and then answering all of your questions. So leave a comment below if you have any particular questions that you don't know the answer to. You may be coming here or thinking about coming here and you really want to know something. Send us an email, send us a DM, leave a comment, however you want to communicate with us.
And this is anything. I just want to say if it's about transportation costs,
Yeah.
hotels,
Yeah.
renting.
Where to stay, favorite area,
Groceries.
money, groceries. Can you get something here?
Well, here you go. Just steps away from the beach are some stairs that lead up to our place. And there's a big kind of reveal up here. Well, first of all, there's colorful buildings. You can also see a nice pool, but more importantly, we need to wash our feet. Well, now I can officially welcome you to the pool area. How inviting does this look? And from the pool, you can see the ocean. Does it get any better than that? So, pool time, I just wanted to talk about that for 1 second. We've been trying to incorporate pool time into our routines every single day, if we can make it happen. We're really busy people. We work at least 8 to 10 to 12 hours a day, sometimes depending on the day. I know it might not seem like it when you watch these videos, but we really do. But there's one thing that's very important to us. It's finding time to chill. And we always, most times, find a little bit of time to just lay by the pool and relax a little bit, recharge. It's something we love about the Dominican Republic. So this is where we're staying. This is our little patio. I love
I
this.
guess this is a little glimpse of the outdoor space in the place that we are staying. Something, again, that doesn't get very old about being in the Dominican Republic is the really fabulous weather, which means you can be outside, and living space, outdoor living space is so important. I would never ever rent a place that does not have at least a patio of some sort.
All right, so as soon as you enter the apartment, you take a few steps to the right, and voila, you make it to
the main bedroom. On one side, you have the bathroom. It's kind of a unique layout because you have the sink and everything outside, and then the shower and the toilet are in a separate room. So as you can see, there's a great big king-size bed in this room. Super comfy. We've now slept here for a few nights. It's also a very large, I don't even know the size of that TV that's over there, but it's great for just like being cozy, sitting on the bed, curling up, watching some Netflix.
Yeah, that's like a 60-inch television at the very least.
Something like that. It's even hard to tell because this room is so big. You guys also might be wondering, a few videos ago we showed you a tour of the studio we're renting here in Cabarete. I think a studio might be a little close quarters for 4 people, so that's why we're staying here in this beautiful apartment. As we walk down the hallway towards the main part of the living space, we're going to walk by another bedroom which also has a bathroom. There's also a washer and a dryer there.
It's pretty much got everything we need. Also, here's the reason we're really back in Cabarete. These guys, the Endless Adventure, we'll be dropping them off at the end of this video.
I don't want to talk about that. That's really sad.
We will cry. It's guaranteed.
There will be tears. Hashtag this is emotional.
Good thumbnail, I like it.
Yeah.
So I know we're talking about how we feel after 6 months here, but these guys have been here, I guess, for about 2 weeks now. Thoughts? Do you like the Dominican Republic? Do you hate it?
Yeah.
Do we hate
Are you
it?
sick of us?
You're probably sick of us, I would bet, huh?
No, that's impossible. Impossible, y'all.
Never.
Yeah. Well, honestly, we have been kind of blown away. I think probably the most surprising thing for me is the different types of food that you can get here. I mean, obviously you can get awesome local Dominican cuisine, but you can get German food, you can get delicious pizza, you can get, I mean, there's happy hour everywhere, mojitos, tons of places to enjoy drinks on the beach.
French places, sushi places,
Yeah.
all kinds of
Nuts.
stuff. But
Yeah.
for me, I think the thing I am blown away by the most are the beaches. I feel like they just get prettier and prettier everywhere we go. And the water is just amazing colors all the time, everywhere. They're just blues, greens, it's wild.
But you do have to watch out for bees.
That's the
Trevor
only
has
thing.
to watch out for
Cue
bees.
to their video where I step on a bee.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you guys can fix the bee issue on the beach here, that'd make it perfect.
I know, so that's a good plug. They're going to be filming as well.
They are, and they're actually, so speaking of bees and food, because that's kind of
bees and
random.
food, that's the
It
title
has
of our
nothing
video.
to do with honey. But that's what they're what other videos that they're working on is going to be about. I don't know when it's going to be out. Since we're a few weeks in advance.
They'll be
If
pretty
it's not out yet, I mean, we'll link their channel below. If the video is actually out already, I'll link that, or I'll put it in later. So something will be in the description.
So you just saw the living room area, the sofa. Now you can see the kitchen. This place has everything you need. We've been doing some cooking as well, but I'm not gonna lie, most times we've been eating out because it's about a 15-minute walk to town. And Eric just said there's so many restaurants here in Cabarete. We love it. Here we have the dining room table, or as we like to say, laptop club. This is one of my favorite things about this apartment. I just love having a place to work, but behind the camera over that way is something we didn't show you yet. We have an ocean view. We forgot to show you that outside. We're gonna take you out there now. Not a bad view, right? I can just sit and stare at that ocean pretty much forever.
Yeah, I love this apartment. If you're interested in it at all, or if you're coming here, we're gonna put the link below where you can book it for yourself.
Yeah, we'd highly recommend it. We're having such a great time staying here. Even if you're just a couple, it's gonna work, or if you're a single person, if you have a group of 4 like we do, it does the trick as well.
Hanging out with some friends. Speaking of friends, one thing that some people might be concerned about if you're going away from your home country for a long period of time, like we are, you know, we're going into 6 months, as we've said probably 5 times already, is what about friends? Don't you get lonely?
Yeah.
So we've actually met a lot of people down here.
So many people.
In the previous place that we lived, we met, there was a really great community. We met a bunch of people that we hung out with at the time. I'm sure we're gonna eventually go back there, so
I just want to mention, like, it's not, we meet people because of the videos, because a lot of you guys watch, and we so appreciate that. But not even just that, we've just met so many people that live in the Dominican Republic, and everyone's so friendly and welcoming, and they're also interested that you're here to begin with, especially in this North Coast area. That's what we found.
The thing we found is everybody's so friendly, and then we have dinner with people and really started to make some good friends. And of course, you might remember from a few videos, Max and Maren, Voyager Grew. I feel like they're going to be friends with us. We're going to be friends for a long time. I love those guys.
One thing we like about specifically where we are in the Caribbean, especially for Canadians and Americans, it's easy to get to. So because of that, we've had now some friends like these guys come and visit, and so hopefully some more are coming as well.
So no getting lonely. We've made new friends, lifelong friends, and some very good friends have come to visit, and hopefully more will continue to do so.
Now we're about to go do something unique, something we've heard about even before we got here, and it's to do with food, and it's finally about to happen. Well, we're on our way to a restaurant called Wilson's. We're literally driving through the middle of the jungle. We paid a guy on a scooter to bring us here, and he said just keep following this road and park under the coconut tree at the end. And I guess we'll be there. So let's see if that's actually true.
So given that so many people have recommended that we do this restaurant, that we visit this restaurant, and they told us, well, a few people, we've heard so many different stories, I guess, but a few people said you basically park somewhere and then you take a boat across a river. And we'd seen this sign a bunch of times on the road, but it ended up being more of a tour company rather than the actual restaurant that would be taking you there.
Yeah.
So that's why we're on this road now, to hopefully go to wherever the restaurant takes us.
Yeah, we didn't want to do the tour. I think there's like some reptiles and things.
Yeah, they have like a little zoo or something.
Well, that was quite the drive. We're at the end now. Somehow we made it. There's cars here. There's a helicopter flying through the air. I don't even know what's happening. I don't know what to do. You?
This is very confusing. This is not at all how I expected today to go, but it's been a lot of fun.
I know. Good driving, by the way, Elsie.
Hey, thanks. I think we all deserve some beer and fish, though, right now.
So here is the boat that's going to take us over the river to the restaurant, which I think is maybe over there.
Yeah, I don't have the zoom lens on, but way over that way. One sec. Like way over there is the restaurant. So didn't expect that.
So check it out. I'm pretty sure the boat price is included in just going to the restaurant.
Oh, no way.
That's what I think the guy said.
That's
so
awesome.
We'll see.
Got Toronto Blue Jays. Canada. Canada and USA.
USA, Estados Unidos.
Well, this is fun. We're back in a boat again, huh?
Yeah, hopefully this one is a little bit more calm than the last one we were in.
Yeah, if you guys don't remember that video when we went out to see Fronton, right? We'll have to link to it.
Yeah.
And I imagine there'll be far fewer whales, sadly.
Yeah.
Maybe an alligator, though. Maybe.
Oh God, don't say that.
Which one's the freshwater? Crocodile, alligator?
Here's the dock. This is the dock we're pulling up to. Oh wow, this is happening pretty quick. All right, well here we go. We're walking across a little tiny bridge to get to this place. This is like definitely the most unique restaurant we've ever tried to get to. This is so neat, you guys. They just let me back here in the kitchen, and there is a bunch of wood. The fire is ripping, and we're gonna be eating some delicious food. We heard a lot of good things about this place. Don't exactly know how we order yet or anything like that, but it doesn't even matter. This is so unique already. I mean, just look at this.
One thing we love about the Dominican Republic, and especially this area, is that there's so many things to do, so many different areas. It's obviously a very big island, and we've been exploring, doing different things. But we have this long list of like different things that people have recommended, and this place comes highly recommended. So many people have told us to come here. I can't believe we haven't been here yet. But really, that's what it's all about being here, is that there's just so much to do. I think you could spend years here and never run out of things. So the food has arrived. I don't know if I've ever seen anything like this. We ordered, I guess, all the things.
Too
all
much
the
food,
things.
that's for sure.
We have crab, we have fish, there is shrimp there, chicken, plantains, we got rice, and we got eggplant.
They look like
Wow.
fries. You guys ready to eat, huh? We're ready to eat.
So hungry.
This little guy's ready to eat too.
Oh my God.
All right, before we try the dish here, you might see this gentleman back here. He's kind of getting the flies away.
Thank you.
For that. Gracias, amigo. But what do you got over here?
Well, I loaded up my plate. I didn't go for the fish, as a lot of you guys will know I'm not a big seafood person, but I went for everything else. I got some rice. This eggplant I'm super interested in. It's almost like little eggplant fries. Has anybody seen this before? I've seen zucchini fries.
Not eggplant
Not
fries.
eggplant.
It does not look like eggplant at all, huh?
That's delicious. Take a look at this chicken. We got some fried chicken. We've had fried chicken a few times here in the Dominican Republic. Always been delicious. Hopefully this is just the same.
It certainly smells good. I mean, all of this smells insanely good.
So good.
Ooh,
So
look at that.
the chicken here is always breaded in something that's super crunchy, almost like cornflake crumbs or something like that, because it's super duper crunchy on the outside, and then always so soft and perfect on the inside.
They know
It's
how
really
to do
good chicken.
They know how to do chicken here.
Here we go.
I'm gonna try this shrimp. I don't go for this often, but one thing I like about it is the tail's already cut off, so it's going to be easy to eat. You can see it's smothered in oil here. I think there's some tomatoes as well, so let's see. The thing I like about it is just how fresh it is. I mean, the ocean's right over there, so it's absolutely delicious. But what always throws me off about shrimp's the texture thing. It's like pops in your mouth, just kind of explodes. I'm still uncertain if I like that or not. Doesn't mean I don't like this. Just in general, I'm not sure if I like that kind of thing that happens. But it is very flavorful and very tasty.
Y'all, that chicken might be good, but let me tell you about this fish over here. It is just as deliciously deep fried, but it is nice and flaky in here and is not fishy at all. It's actually super buttery and just melts in your mouth. It's so good.
Well, Eric's out there flying the drone. He's trying to catch some of those kiters way off in the distance. We used to have a drone.
We did. You might recall from a couple of videos ago that we don't really know what happened. We think it maybe ran into a cliff and it got damaged. We thankfully, for our tour guide at the time, found it. If you haven't watched that video, it's very, very exciting. So you should go back and watch it. But speaking of drones, and also speaking of being here in the Dominican Republic and how we feel about it, one thing you'd probably think is that you can't do stuff like get a new drone replacement. We actually managed to do it earlier today. We went and picked it up.
I still can't believe this actually happened. We were able to order a brand new drone from the main city, Santo Domingo, and get it shipped here.
Yeah, and did it all through WhatsApp. Felt a little bit weird. We never ordered anything that way, but they shipped it to us.
Oh, it's crazy.
We paid for it. We did it all, and it showed up.
They said
one day
in one day, and we got a brand new drone. It's one of the latest drones. But now we're just approaching Sosua, and we're in the calm part right now. But it's gonna get a little crazy here soon, I believe.
People often ask us, is there anything we can't get here that we wish we'd brought with us? But in general, we find that we can find pretty much everything here. Plus, you can actually order Amazon stuff. We haven't done it yet, but you basically register for an account at this, I guess, a shipping company, and then they basically ship stuff to you from Amazon. It's pretty cool.
It gets loud around here with all the motorbikes on, but anyway, we got our drone back. High five. Got it. That means drones are coming back. Drone footage is coming back to the vlog. So I think it's time we talk about Sosua just a little bit. This is one place we have not been to yet in the videos.
In the videos,
so
we've come a few times in person. They've got good grocery stores here, so we sometimes come for groceries.
Yep.
The beach is really nice. We'll have to come do a beach day one of these days and actually film it.
So
it's like a bigger town than Cabarete.
It is, and we do plan on coming back here in the coming months to show you guys this place, because there's a lot going on in Sosua. We just wanted to show you a glimpse today, even though the weather's not very nice, huh? All right, so before we make it over to find some craft beer, we're walking to the beach. You can see all these kind of colorful shops behind us. So at the end of this road, you get to a beach strip. It's a beautiful beach. It's too bad it's overcast because it won't look good.
The water probably won't look as pretty as normal.
Nah, but it's still worth it. It'll give you a teaser for future videos from Sosua. So just off the beach here, you have this kind of strip of sand, and you can see restaurants in the background. There's vendors, there's places you can shop at. And later in the day, this place gets really interesting. It gets a little loud, gets a little crazy. You can see stuff. Hello! It gets pretty low. Dominicans are awesome, huh? They're a lot of fun. I mean, this camera attracts a lot of attention, but you can see it gets a little loco around here.
It can be. Some places are super common and some places are.
Well, here we are. We arrived at North Coast Brewers, and I'm shocked to find a craft beer bar here in Sosua. I mean, this is just like it looks in Canada or the States. I'm so excited to try craft beer. We haven't tried craft beer in so long, I mean, since we got here, so let's see what it's like. Well, cheers, you guys. I'm about to try the IPA. Which one did you get?
Ooh, I went with the pale.
It's been so long.
Ooh, that's good.
I mean, as much as I love Presidente's, for all you Dominicans watching, I do love it, but there's nothing like a craft beer, an IPA. I forgot how good, how nice and hoppy these are. This is good.
Yeah, this one's really good too. It's not too, sometimes pale ales can be a little bit hoppy. This one's not too bad.
This is a pina lager, so pineapple. Yeah, never had anything like that. Which one are you gonna try?
I'll try the dark one.
Put some hair on your chest.
The Korean brown.
Wow, very different beers. I wonder what these are going to be like.
Oh, it's delicious, as expected. With beers like this, I'm always afraid they're going to be really sweet, but this really, you wouldn't even know that there's pineapple in it. It's like the subtlest flavor of it.
Yeah, like a little bit of fresh fruit. This just tastes like cold beef jerky, which is what dark beer always tastes like to me.
She's got a refined beer palate, as
I
you
do,
can tell.
like I'm a connoisseur if you can't tell.
So are you guys able to tell these guys what you're up to next? Because I think they're going to want to follow along in your adventures.
Well, we're going to have another vehicle added to our collection of vehicles. That's going to be coming up pretty soon on our channel.
Yeah, if y'all don't know, we have an RV back in the States, so we're eager to get back to and start traveling in, but we're adding another tow vehicle to the lineup.
And then many, many RV travels to come. We won't let the cat completely out of the bag about that, but we got plans, y'all.
So sad, but group hug.
I don't want to leave.
No, we're gonna miss you guys.
No, you too. We've been with you for so long.
No.
Came and went too fast,
really
y'all.
fast, though.
Way too fast. But we'll be back.
We'll be back
Somewhere, somehow.
Or
I don't
we'll
know.
meet you somewhere.
Yeah.
One way or another.
I don't know if we said, but we will link to them in our video, so it'll be an alternate perspective on what we've done and what we got up
and some
to.
totally different things too.
Yeah.
Yummy food. So.
It's gonna be weird without you guys here. It's been like a
we're
few
gonna be
weeks.
lonely.
We're gonna have peace and quiet for once.
Yeah, you're going to be like, yes, they're finally gone.
Finally, freedom. All right.
Recover.
Well, we'll meet again somewhere else in the world or back here.
Bye-bye.
Safe travels to you guys. Bye. You going with them? All right, see you.
Well, off they go. They've gone into the airport. We're just gonna sit here and cry for a little while.
Yeah, we're gonna miss them. But we have big plans still. Believe it or not, well, even though we are in Puerto Plata, and one of the reasons was to drop these guys off. You ready to
We're
go
going
back?
back to Las Terrenas. We're
going-
gonna be there for like a month.
About a month.
About a month.
So we're gonna go live there
Yeah,
for a
it'll be
while.
fun because we've been there, as you guys know, a couple of times, but it's only been for a few days at a time. So we're really excited to actually like get to do more things and really integrate and know what it feels like to live there for even a short period.
And I think some of you guys are going to be excited about that. We're going to show you a whole lot more of Las Terrenas and the Samana area. We'll see what we can get up to. We don't have plans yet, but it's going to be fun. Now, if you got this far in the video, probably means you like it. Click on the thumbs up button. Heck, hit subscribe. Follow our crazy adventure. But for now, we're going to turn this car back on and hit the road.
All right, guys, that's it.
From Puerto Plata at the moment. Wishing you delightful travels.
See you soon.
You're